let's shift focus to another stock which has not only reported numbers, but we've seen a order win as well. KPI Green Energy, that stock has been in focus. And overall, let's welcome in Faruk Patel, Chairman and MD at KP Group. Mr. Patel, good morning and welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Let's start with the earnings. Overall, from an earnings perspective, what are your key takeaways? Have they met your internal expectations?
I cannot hear you properly. What you are trying to say?
Mr. Patel, has the quarter met your internal expectations? If you see the Q2 numbers that have been delivered so far, what's your view on the numbers?
Numbers is very good today. You can see yesterday we have uploaded the result, and the our expectation was the same, which our team has delivered already. And you can see the figures. The top line is 215, and the bottom is 34.74. The Q1 was 190 and 33.26 against. And the last year, if you see the last half year, it was 282 altogether. This half year is 406. And the bottom also last year was 43.39. And this year is 68. So you can see the figures which we have uploaded yesterday, ma'am. Thank you.
Right. So overall, do you think this kind of performance is something that the company will be able to deliver in the second half of the financial year as well? Because as you mentioned, 200 crores, a 34% growth in top line, margins have been absolutely stable, profits have improved 64% as well. Will this continue?
This will be continuous. Last 2 years we are performing, and we have now established ourselves into the green energy, or you can say the renewable energy. And nowadays the government policy is such a lubricate and such a nice in Gujarat at least. And we are going to be go into Rajasthan, Maharashtra again, and this will be continued growth. You will see day by day and quarter to quarter. You will find all the things with the same pattern and same thing. We will go grow, and we will be deliver very good numbers.
Right. Moving on from the quarterly numbers, you've seen a recent order win of 4.2 megawatt solar power plant, as well as a new order for 6.9 megawatt capacity under the wind solar hybrid power project. Uh, Taking these two orders into consideration, what is the execution timeline? What is the kind of revenues you're looking at? And what does it take your overall order book to?
The overall order book is 541 megawatt today, including IPP and including of the GUNL 240 megawatt of IPP order. One order is Ayana, and the rest of the small order you can say. But this is our segment. We are looking for the small and the big order, all mixed product we are giving to we are doing, and the revenue will be. Hope that last year was 645 something, but this year, of course, there will be phenomenal growth in this company, and at the same time, bottom should be very nice also in this year also you will see. And the, as you say, the timeline, of course, in the wind the timeline is 12 months to 18 months, and the in the solar it's a 9 months to 1 year is a timeline for the execution, including your rainy season and all.
Okay. So, taking overall business into consideration, Mr. Patel, in the June con call, you had given a guidance of around 50 to 60% growth. Would you be maintaining the same, or do you think, taking the performance into consideration, it can be improved further?
The same, you can expect the more than the what we have delivered. Always, ye dil mange more, and the same thing we will be we will deliver, and you.
Yeah, I think we've just lost the feed with Mr. Patel, but we will try connecting back with him. And as he was mentioning, the guidance of 50 to 60% growth, and they would expect to always deliver better than what they have guided. We have Mr. Patel who's back with us. Yes, Mr. Patel, you were mentioning that, ye dil mange more, and you will be giving out something more than what you already guided for.
Last 4th of October, the government of Gujarat has given the very good policy called RE policy, where is a very good policy is there. Looking to the policy, we are expecting more good orders and more hybrid order also in the kitty. And our team is such a good and experienced team where we will deliver the very good in CPP, in IPP also. So, and we have a very good pipeline, as you say, for the in this business, there will be the business pipeline is very much important as a evacuation and land bank, which your company have already. And on the base of the good pipeline and good evacuation, we will deliver a very good numbers in the future also. And day by day we are growing, and we will be grow, and we will be targeting, we are near to our target of 25 calendar year 1000 megawatt. We almost close 887 megawatt order in our kitty, and we will deliver by the say before that our target date.
Right. So, with this, if you have to look at the revenue breakup, the captive power producer, that's around 82%, independent power producer, which is IPP, that's around 18% currently. So, is it that we will continue to bet more towards CPP orders? And if yes, how do margins get impacted? Because CPP is more of a volume game and IPP is more of a margin game, right?
Of course, we are increasing our IPP portfolio also. This year, you have seen we have put the say 16 plus 2.1 means 18.2 megawatt hybrid project in our kitty this year, and next year it will be increased like in a good numbers, I can say. On that basis, you can say that we will increase the IPP project with the 240 megawatt GVNL project plus hybrid project. And of course, in the as you say rightly, that CPP is the game of the quantum, and the IPP is the game of the margin. We will do the very good mixture of the both product, and we'll make sure that the margin and tax portion and the all things in line to deliver a good numbers and good profit to the company at the same time, with the very good portfolio also. We are increasing our target from 1 megawatt to somewhere. We will announce that also in the next quarter.
Right. My last question, Mr. Patel, coming to you is then, if the company is increasing coverage in terms of IPP as well, how does that where does it take you to from 18% contribution to how much?
See, today you can say our internal target is say by next year is 25 percentage, but it's too early to say how much exactly, because the day by day the policy is supporting, at the same time your company is growing, at the same time your debt equity ratio will be how we are going to cover, and that all things are in a process. But we will make sure that whatever we'll do, we will see the annuity income will be protected, we'll see the profit should be protected, we'll see the stand and the execution capacity and bandwidth should be in a line. That all things we will see, and we will take the decision. We have a very good board, and they are doing this all the things day by day and day to day in activity, and they will give us a guideline, and on that guideline we are according to that guideline we are moving ahead, and we make sure, and we give you the promise on that base that we will be doing whatever business on our annuity income should be good, profit should be protected, the debt equity ratio will be protected, all the things in line, and the same time the bandwidth of the execution team also in the line, then also we move ahead with the good numbers and good target. You know that by 2020, 2030, the government is going on a very, very large scale of renewable
Right.
energy. Our government is want to require for the India also, and we will
Absolutely.
contribute ourselves, and our company will be contribute more and more in the renewable energy. That's a
Abs-
promise. We are
a-
not giving anything false statement or any kind of the
yes.
wrong hope to the public, but make sure whatever we have performed in the last 2 to 3 years, we will give you the 10 times on that. That's
Yeah.
a thing what we are saying
Absolutely,
today.
absolutely, Mr. Patel, and that's reflected in the stock price, which has more than doubled in the last 6 months as well. Thank you so much for joining us on the show and sharing your views overall for the investors as well. That's all that we have on this session. Thanks for watching, and lots more lined up on the other side. Please stay tuned to BQ Prime.